When you work in the nonprofit sector, it's kind of like that thankless job where you know you're doing good work, but to have someone else say, you know what, you are doing great work and we are going to support you in developing more so that you can do more good work. It's really validating. The foundation funded me to travel to New York, to travel to San Francisco, which I've never been to. So to go to the West Coast and to learn from people who are doing work like me, but doing work that I aspire to be doing in the future. So the first thing that I got to do was go to New York City and go to MOCADA. It stands for the Museum of Contemporary African Diasporic Arts. And it was really impactful. I think that was actually the most impactful part for me. I walked in and to see, a Black female at the reception desk, to see all the Black books, to see the Black art books, to see myself reflected in an art space was just so mind-blowing. It was so awesome. And the space, which was really interesting, was really small. NIA's gonna be 5 times the size of what MOCADA is. And it all just kind of made sense. Like, oh, I get what we're doing now. But then to go to their events and to work with my counterpart who does what I do in New York, I got to see the impact that NIA could potentially have and see the impact that it's having in Brooklyn, and not just in Brooklyn, like how this little art center, in Brooklyn is bringing all these people from the diaspora together to celebrate, to eat, to experience art, to learn. It was so exciting. I was the only nonprofit person within the training, and I got to learn some techniques and tricks and tools that I can bring back into our communities to really talk about not just facilitation, but how do we, do strategic thinking? How do we do creative planning? How do we work together within groups? How do we, bring conflict to a resolution? And this training is something that I don't think anyone in our community has had the opportunity to have. And now I get to not only have the training, but hopefully share that information with people who are interested, who don't have the access to do that. Going to San Francisco with Partners for Youth Empowerment really shaped and changed everything I thought I knew about facilitation. I came in there really thinking that I knew everything because I've done facilitation for a long time and kind of had this attitude that, what else could they really teach me? And I was really humbled by Peggy and her team that they really, shrunk my ego and taught me a whole wealth of knowledge that I was so excited to bring back. How to be creative, how to be humble, how to be accessible, how to be engaging, how to be thought-provoking, how to use movement, how to use art tools, how to be collaborative. There was so much that they shared with me that I was so excited to bring back to Toronto. So without Toronto Community Foundation investing in me, I would not be able to have these tools now that I can now share with the community. And who knows how, when I pass on these tools to the community, what's gonna kind of spawn from that.